What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are swinging it back to GOAT format. I know, I feel like it's been a minute since I've played any GOAT format on DB, but I've really been having an itch, and I saw this this deck that I had on my deck list from quite a while ago. And we got a lot of fun stuff going on in here, so I figured why not give it a shot today. So just kicking it right off, we got one copy of Blackluster Soldier, of course. We have our 3 Thunder Dragons as well. We have our Magical Merchant, just to help kind of mill through those monsters a little bit quicker and get to our all-powerful spell cards in here. We have one Blade Knight, we have one Reflect Bounder, we have Magician of Faith, we have DD Warrior Lady, we have 2 copies of Chaos Sorcerer, we have Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer, we have our Knight Assailant, Sangan, Breaker, 2 Decoichis, 2 Spies, and then 1 Guard to go into. Then we got our 1 Democ. I know it's feeling a little random being thrown in here, but I'm always one for a little chaos with the Dark Magician in a nice deck profile. Then, of course, we have our Tribe Infecting Virus as well, too, to round out the 23 monsters in the main deck. Now, for the spells, we have, of course, Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, MST, Heavy Storm, Nullman of Crossout, our Duo, Brain Control, Book of Moon, Premat, and Snatch Steal, round out the 10 spell cards. Then our traps are the 3 Solemn Judgment, we got 2 Trap Dust Shoot, we got 2 Phoenix Wing Windblast, we have our Ring of Destruction, Meteor Force, and Sakuretsu Armor for the 43 card main deck. Now a little unconventional, sure. I mean, I feel like nowadays you don't see Merchant too often unless like the gimmick of the deck is kind of revolving around that. But yeah, I don't know. It's a different one. I don't remember when I even put this into my my loaded decks, but oh, it looks fun. Side deck, we got 2 Mobius, we got 2 Zambira, we got 2 Azura Priests, we got our Sinister Serpent in the side. I don't know why I did that, but I guess we'll try it anyways. We have our Scapegoat, another Book of Moon, Mystic Walk, we got our 2 Metamorphosis, we got Torrential Tribute, and then we got 2 Raigeki Break as well too. So it's an interesting deck. I got 1 replay to go along with it as well. I don't really know what to call this deck. Maybe just like a GOAT mashup. I don't really know. Can't really call it Warrior, even though it's got Blade Knight in here. I mean, Reflect Bounder. That's been one of the cards I've always loved since Dark Crisis came out. And we also have, of course, the Democ in here just kind of thrown in. Nice 2 tribute monster. But yeah, let's go ahead. We'll dive into the replay, and you guys let me know what you think. So here we go. We got the nice starting hand, I guess. It's nothing too crazy. So our opponent's got Ring of Destruction, Book of Moon, BLS, Dust Shoot, Solemn Judgment, and Snatch Steal. So they open, pretty decently as well too. So we draw into Thunder Dragon. So of course we go ahead and we do Thunder Dragon things. We get our boys into our hand. And then they drop the Trap Dust Shoot. So I mean, good on them. That's pretty good. That's pretty crafty. They get rid of the Decoich, and then we just summon Blade Knight. And then we just attack in for the old 16, but they got the Ring of Destruction, so unfortunately we're both taking it. And I lose my boy. We go ahead, we set our Solemn Judgment and Phoenix Wing Windblast. They just set and pass. That was their Book of Moon, so not too bad. We draw into Ring of Destruction, unfortunately, so we're not going too hard in the paint right now. We go ahead, we drop the Delinquent Duo. Go ahead, we roll that 5. We get rid of the Nullman of Crossout, which isn't the worst. They get rid of Snatch Steal. I mean, it would have been nicer to, rip something maybe a little more fruitful, but they get Breaker out. Think about it. I go ahead and ring, but they got the book, so, gotta play it by the book. We go ahead, we draw into Mirror Force, we set that. They flip up their boy, they attack in. we just take it. It's okay. You know, it's nothing detrimental. So we go ahead, we summon out Kaiku. They hit Torrential Tribute, unfortunately. I mean, we could have solemn that, but yeah, it's alright. They got Mirror Force face down anyways, so I guess hindsight's pretty good on that one. We draw into Solemn Judgment, we set that, and then they draw and they just pass. So draw into Heavy Storm, so at least we got that going on for us. And then we draw into the Merch, we set that, and then they no it. So, you know, it's not too, I feel like nothing too much of value was lost on that. We get our pre-mat, we bring out the Kaiku boy. We attack in. They flip up the Dust Tornado. I flip up Solemn Judgment. They flip up Solemn Judgment. I flip up Solemn Judgment. And we are there. We lose a lot of life points, but at least we're you know, we're good. So we attack in for that 18 with Kaiku, and then they lose the only monster in their graveyard thus far, which is Breaker. So yeah, nothing too crazy yet. So they got Tribe, they got BLS, Chaos Orc, and Solemn Judgment in hand. They go ahead, they call Spellcaster, of course. We lose that. We flip up our Mirror Force, which is definitely good. You know, we summon out... Oh, no. We bring out the Heavy Storm. They hit the Solemn Judgment. We Wing Blast. And then we bring out Kaiku. There we go. And then we attack directly for game 1. So, a little bit of a knockout, drag-out brawl at the end there. Kind of just who could top deck quicker. So... they are starting with the Shining Angel, BLS, Donzalug, Charm Infecting Virus, Mirror Force, and Snatch Steel. So now I kind of get to see a little bit more of their deck. They got Don Boy, they got the Light Monsters with Shining Angel. So that's a little more interesting to me. So we got Dust Shoot, we got Moth, Breaker, Pre-Mat, Decoich, and Graceful Charity. So not the worst, definitely. Bring out Breaker, and I just attack in, holding on to Graceful Charity for a little bit. They bring out another Shining Angel. We go ahead and set that Dust Shoot. Now I flip that boy, and I'm like, I really don't know who I want to pick. Because, you know, you got Tribe in there, you got Donzalug in there as well, too. You know, I'm thinking anything could be really possible right now that they got Snatch Steel as well. So, you know, kind of fighting uphill here. So I got rid of Don. I didn't want to lose anything in my hand, so I kind of just went with that route. I feel like if they were to attack with Mr. Don, they probably would have ripped from the hand. So they do hit that Snatch Steel, and we do take a lot of damage here, unfortunately. 14, 14, 19. Definitely not the best feeling thing. Now we're kind of looking down the barrel of a gun with those boys going on. So we draw into Gravekeeper's Spy, which is good. At this point, I'm thinking, yep, we got to drop the Graceful Charity. We got to see what we can get. We get Mirror Force, we get Mystical Space Typhoon, and the Merch. So, big think on this. We get rid of the Merch, we get rid of Moth. Moth is a little too slow when you're in this kind of position. So we go ahead, we drop Mystical Space Typhoon on Snatch Steel. We remove Breaker's counter to pop that back row, which is Mirror Force, which is good, you know, I mean, definitely not bad. We attack into Shining Angel. They go ahead and bring out another. I kind of figured that was going to happen. I mean, I know that they got that Tribe and that BLS in their hands, so I'm kind of just trying to delay the inevitable, not attacking into that Mystic Tomato to give them that extra dark in the graveyard. Trying to keep it just one thing. So we go ahead, we set our Mirror Force, and we set the Gravekeeper's Spy. Just to give us a little bit more of a booty to, you know, help us. Unfortunately, they attack into Breaker with Mystic Tomato, which, yeah, you know, they can always do that too. Mistakenly bring out Dee Whirly, but then they bring out Donzalug instead. Now they got the Don Boy, but they attack into the Gravekeeper's Spy, so they at least lose a little bit of life points on that. So then they drop out the Tribe Infecting Virus. They clear out the Spellcasters, which is my entire board, unfortunately. So that's not the it's not the best thing to happen. We draw into Brain Control, so we do have that, but I've also only got 4,300 life points left. So I'm kind of looking to see where we're at right now. You know, they got BLS in hand. I know that for a fact. They got Mystic Tomato in the graveyard with 2 Shining Angels, so they can bring him out at any time. They got Tribe, they got Shining Angel, they got Donzaloo. My saving grace here is as long as they don't draw an MST or a Heavy Storm, then we should be okay. Because I got Mirror Force just sitting in the rafters right there, waiting for him to attack. Of course, draws Zaborg. Go figure. They attack into the Decoich. They probably think they got it right here. We flip up the dreaded Mirror Force, where they lose all of their monsters. And we draw into Chaos Sorcerer. So we got that going for us. We go ahead, we bring out the Chaos Sorc. I'm thinking right here, okay, I know for a fact he's going to bring out BLS next turn. So if BLS attacks, that's 700. And then if I bring out the Breaker Boy, there'll be another, 14. We got 35 left. So we do have a little bit to wiggle around with Brain Control still in our hand. So I'm thinking, okay, we might be able to do something here. Especially after attacking in that hard. So they draw the Sakuretsu armor. Definitely good for them. They do bring out BLS. They attack, which I figured was going to be the thing, of course. We take, we take a little bit of damage. We take a little bit. Nothing too detrimental. But they do have that Sakuretsu armor face down. We Brain Control. I'm really hoping. We attack in. And then we attack, which actually, that's kind of crazy. Why did they not activate Sakuretsu armor? Oh, they did. Right, okay. Wow. This is what happens when you watch a replay the next day. Alright, so they do activate the sack on BLS, so we do lose that. But at least we got in for the 2000 since we don't have any cards in our hand at this point. So now it's just the top deck. And they drew Zaborg, so that was not the, the top deck that they want to see, thankfully. But yeah, that was quite the thing. At least they have that Sakuretsu armor, so they gave them hope for a little bit of a top deck. But yeah, unfortunately, they did not get what they were looking for. But it's tough to do when you're going against a 2K Blade Knight. I mean, that's a beefy body that's, able to do a lot of damage. So yeah, that was the deck. Just one duel, just to kind of knock off the old goat rust. I'll probably be uploading some more goat stuff. I'm kind of getting that itch once again. Maybe start doing some events as well too. But give your thoughts down below. What do you think about this deck? I feel like it's a little unorthodox. Maybe we feel like I'm just kind of cramming in a lot of weird, random stuff. I mean, Merch, Blade Knight, Reflect Bounder, D-Mock. I mean, you got 2 Kaiku in here as well too. I mean, I feel like it's not too unorthodox, but you more so see that in the side. Maybe I'll try and fit in Serpent into the main deck. I'll swap out, I don't know, maybe Merchant. I don't know though, because that's a light, but we do have quite a lot of light anyways. But give me your thoughts down below. What do you guys think? What would you do? Maybe a little differently, but still keep the same essence of this deck going, I suppose. But give me your thoughts down below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button as well too if you want to see more duels, more GOAT-related content as well. We will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye and good night.
I, Seto Kaiba, president of Kaiba Corp, implore you to check these recommended videos. While you're at it, hit subscribe and burst stream that notification bell for all future videos.